Hi, I'm Kathy with Design by Kathy. Thanks for tuning in. Today I want to show you how to do another acrylic pour using a swipe method and be talking about color inspirations. Today I'm going to be using this 10 by 10 canvas, and I'm going to use this bright blue, which I've already mixed my paints, a green, this light blue, which is actually winter blue, and this light pink, and just a dash of purple iris. I'll also be using white as my swiping paint. Each of these I have added like a 1-to-1 ratio of Liquitex pouring medium. I have also put about 3 drops each of the treadmill belt lubricant. So I've mixed my paints, and as I was talking about color palettes, look for colors that inspire you. Right now, Texas bluebonnets are in full bloom, and they're just beautiful. They're everywhere. If you've never seen them live and in person, they're absolutely gorgeous. But I've been seeing a lot of pictures, and it makes me pretty homesick. But anyway, it was the colors that are in the bluebonnets that really, they're just beautiful. So I'm going to pour these colors with that in mind. Now, clearly, I'm not going to be painting individual bluebonnets, but like I said, I just have that in mind. And let's see. Oh, well, then we want some more green up here. And we're going to have our blues. And pinks up here. Okay, as my swiping paint, I have white, and I'm going to pour that all around the outer edge of this 10 by 10 canvas. Another thing you can do for inspiration is on Pinterest. I see all the time people put these color palettes together, and it'll usually have a picture or something with from that color palette, but they put it together anyway. Those are just great ways to find if you're trying to come up with some different colors to use to be inspired by. Or like I did with this case, think about find a pretty picture and just choose the colors that from that natural palette that'll work for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to swipe across. I'm not going to swipe up and down. I want this to go across. I'm going to gently swipe across my canvas, just very lightly. I'm going to wipe that off and swipe back across. Now you'll see this webbing and these cells are already starting to form. I have found a very, very inspirational book on fluid painting. It's by Rick Cheadle, and I will put the link to his website and his book down below in my comment section. But if you find yourself interested in doing this, it was reaffirming to me. First of all, knowing the history of it is always good to know. But just it was, like I said, it was just reaffirming. So I would highly recommend it. Now see, I'm not real happy with how my sky part is looking, and my blue, I need to pull a little more of that out. But the way we do that is another swipe. I might want a little blue up here. Again, it's the color inspiration. You're not going to actually, unless you can, and if you can, then that's wonderful. Actually paint bluebonnets. Now it looks like my cells are forming very, very nicely. I want to make sure I have all the corners done. And again, I'm just gently going over the surface of this. I'm not bearing down on it and scraping it all the way to the canvas. And now you'll see that it's running off. I'm going to take this up in just a minute, and what I'll do is all the runoff that's left, I'll be able to use it around the edges here of the canvas, and that way we don't waste really that much paint. Again, like I said, this is not, I realize it does not look like bluebonnets, but it's the color inspiration. And look, see how through the blue, these pink cells are coming up nicely right there. And I do want that. I wanted a little bit more green to pop up in there. We could even try dragging a little over, because, that was the other thing that's in his book that was so inspirational to me, is just because you poured it, and it's not necessarily always your last pour on it. You can always add to and reinvent, and of course then you can always use any of these we do. I can do mixed media on. Yeah, I think I got just a little more green. I may have a little more white than I want right there, but we do know that the bluebonnets, they have a little white flower, so that's okay. Now I think I should leave it alone, but I'm not. I'm going to scrape just a teeny bit of black across here. I really was kind of thinking of a tree line across here, and this may not work at all, but we're going to just give it a little shot here. See what kind of cells that we can get this black to form in here. All right, let's just watch them start coming up. It's just so fun. It's just like magic. It's like, when we used to play with the magic rocks and put them in water and watch them grow. That's kind of what this does. Okay, let's see if I can get this up so I can start utilizing some of my leftover paint over here. Get that on there pretty level. Now see where I did, got a little extra paint right here. I went down a little hard right there on my canvas, so I wanted to see if I can kind of smoosh that around a little bit. This is perfect. I love the way the pink is pulling out through that blue. That's just exactly what you would hope would happen. I'm going to drag over this. I said there's not quite as many cells forming right through here like I would like. So let me clean my knife off. I don't want to spread too many colors where. And see how it pulled out that purple. Okay, let's see what we get there. Okay, I can see they're starting to pop up right there. You can see the cells starting to form, and these are great. I love those. And I do kind of like to have the little, you know, the dark green with a little bit of black through there. Gave it a little bit different character. But as for your sides, you can always use your leftover paint. Cover the sides. I would recommend gloves. Okay, I think that I'm just going to let it continue. These cells, as it starts to dry, I mean, because right now you can see it's clearly very, very wet. We're just going to let the cells keep forming. The paint is not going to all run together like when we manipulate it and tilt. We're not doing a tilt on this. We've done what it's going to do, and going to let it just, the cells continue to form and let it dry. Anyway, I hope you'll give this a try. It's all you need is this little icing tool, and your canvas paints, and some inspiration, and just go with it. Well, hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you'll like and share and subscribe to this video. If you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks again. Have a nice day.